And here is the Writer's Almanac for Saturday. It's the 21st of November, 2020. 1620, on this date, in Provincetown Harbor off the coast of Massachusetts, aboard the ship the Mayflower Compact was signed. It was the first attempt at forming a democratic government in what would become the United States. They needed to sign this compact because they had missed the territory that they had been granted by the king, which was up the Hudson River. They'd arrived instead off of Cape Cod, so they were not bound by their original charter with King James, and they needed to establish a system of government. It was on this day in 1995 the agreement known as the Dayton Accords were signed between rival Balkan states, Bosnia, Serbia, and Croatia. They met on the outskirts of Dayton, Ohio. An agreement to end the war in Bosnia, which at that point had cost 250,000 lives, displaced more than 2 million people, which all grew out of the breakup of the former Yugoslavia. It's the birthday of Voltaire, born in Paris in 1694, who wrote the satire Candide. Wrote nearly 20,000 letters, 2,000 books and pamphlets, probably because he drank more than 40 cups of coffee every day, all while lying in bed and dictating his writing to secretaries. He earned a fortune when he learned how to game the French National Lottery. He was imprisoned in the Bastille for a year after writing some scandalous poetry mocking King Louis XIV, exiled to England as well. Built a large house in Geneva where he set about cultivating a beautiful garden and where he also wrote Candide. On his deathbed, Voltaire said, "I die adoring God, loving my friends, not hating my enemies, and detesting superstition." And it's the birthday of the first woman to make the bestseller list in the United States, Mary Johnston, born in Buchanan, Virginia, 1870. The book was To Have and to Hold. It was the best-selling novel in 1900. Here's a poem for today by Jane Hirschfield entitled After Work. I stop the car along the pasture edge, gather up bags of corn cobs from the back, and get out. 2 whistles, 1 for each, and familiar sounds draw close in darkness, cadence of hoof on hardened bottomland, twinned blowing of air through nostrils, curious, flared. They come, deepened and muscular movements conjured out of sleep, each small noise and scent heavy with earth, simple beyond communion, beyond the stretched out hand from which they calmly take corn cobs, pulling away as I hold until the midpoints snap. They are careful of my fingers, offering that animal knowledge, the respect which is due to strangers. And in the night their mare's eyes shine, reflecting stars, the entire outer light of the world here. After Work by Jane Hirschfield from her collection of Gravity and Angels, published by Wesleyan University Press and used by permission here on the Writer's Almanac, funded by donations from listeners like you, now available on PRX for distribution by your local radio station. Be well, do good work, and keep in touch.
Just in time for the holidays, a brand new remastered 3-CD set of 21 of Garrison's best monologues from 1981 is on sale now at GarrisonKeillor.com.